Hey foodies, welcome back to Question Everything. Today we're diving into some of the most surprising food facts that you probably had no clue about. Whether it's the food we eat every day or something you only have once in a while, there's so much we don't know about the delicious bites in front of us. So buckle up, grab a snack, and let's get ready to uncover some mind-blowing food facts. Let's get into it. Alright, let's kick things off with bananas. Did you know that these yellow guys are actually classified as berries? Now, that sounds bananas, right? Let me break it down. So, botanically speaking, a berry is defined as a fruit that comes from a single flower with one ovary and has multiple seeds inside. Bananas fit this definition perfectly. But here's where it gets even weirder. Those little black seeds you see in bananas? They're actually non-functional seeds because commercial bananas are grown from plants that are clones of one another. And get this, fruits like strawberries, which we always think of as berries, aren't technically berries at all. I mean, what's even real anymore, right? But don't worry, your smoothie bowl is still safe to eat. Next up, we're talking about the sweet sticky stuff, honey. Now, honey is basically liquid gold, and here's why. It never goes bad. Yup, honey can last forever. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old, and guess what? It's still totally edible. But how is this possible? Well, honey has a low moisture content and a high acidity level, which makes it nearly impossible for bacteria to grow. Plus, bees add a special enzyme when making honey that helps prevent spoilage. So, next time you find an old jar of honey in the back of your pantry, don't toss it, use it. It's basically the vampire of the food world, immortal and sweet. Ever wonder why carrots are orange? Well, fun fact, they weren't always that way. In fact, carrots were originally purple, yellow, and even white. So where did the orange come from? Carrots were first cultivated thousands of years ago in Persia and the surrounding areas, and the original varieties were anything but orange. It wasn't until the 17th century that Dutch farmers selectively bred the orange carrot as a tribute to William of Orange. Yes, a tribute to a royal. That's some serious carrot royalty, right? So the next time you bite into an orange carrot, just know you're eating history, and it's got a bit of royal flair. Now, let's talk about something you might have noticed during those fall festivals, apple bobbing. Ever wonder why apples float so easily in water? It's because they're made up of 25% air. Yup, apples are filled with tiny air pockets, and that's what gives them their crunchy texture when you bite into them. These air pockets make apples less dense than water, which is why they float. Fun fact, the lighter and fluffier an apple feels, the more air pockets it has, and the crisper it'll be. So next time you bite into a fresh apple, know that you're not just eating fruit. You're munching on a little bit of air too. Cheese lovers, this one's for you. Believe it or not, cheese is the most stolen food in the world. Yup, you heard that right. Cheese gets swiped more than chocolate, coffee, or even alcohol. According to reports, about 4% of all cheese produced around the world gets stolen. It's so common that high-end cheeses are even tracked and protected like valuable items in stores. Think of it like the gold standard of dairy. So, next time you're at the store, eyeing that fancy block of brie, just know, it's one of the most coveted items on the shelves. Alright, let's talk cashews. Ever wonder where cashews come from? Well, surprise, they actually come from a fruit. Cashews grow at the bottom of a tropical fruit called the cashew apple. This apple is often eaten or used to make drinks in countries where it grows. But the seed, the part we know as the cashew, has to go through quite a process. Raw cashews are toxic and have to be carefully roasted and processed to make them safe to eat. So next time you're snacking on cashews, just remember, they're one of the most labor-intensive nuts to produce, and they actually come from a pretty interesting source. Ready for a condiment shocker? In the 1800s, ketchup wasn't just for burgers and fries. It was actually sold as medicine. Yep, in 1834, Dr. John Cook Bennett started promoting tomato ketchup as a cure for indigestion and diarrhea. He even turned it into pills. People believed that tomatoes had healing properties, and ketchup became part of medicinal recipes. It wasn't until the late 19th century that ketchup transitioned into the savory condiment we love today. Crazy, right? So, in a way, ketchup was the original tomato health supplement. This tropical fruit might be a party favorite, but did you know it takes 2 years for a pineapple to fully grow? From the time they're planted to when they're fully ripe, pineapples take about 18 to 24 months to develop. And unlike other fruits, once a pineapple is picked, it doesn't ripen any further. So that juicy sweetness you love, It's locked in by the time it's harvested. That means every time you bite into a pineapple, you're tasting the result of 2 years of tropical patience. When it comes to vitamin C, oranges get all the hype. But guess what? Bell peppers actually have more vitamin C than oranges. While oranges pack about 70 milligrams of vitamin C per cup, bell peppers have a whopping 190 milligrams. Red bell peppers, in particular, are the vitamin C champions. So, if you're looking to boost your immune system, throw some peppers in your salad. Speaking of salads, did you know that mushrooms can actually create their own weather? It's true. Mushrooms release water vapor into the air, which cools the area around them and creates a small breeze, helping to spread their spores. I guess you could say mushrooms are nature's tiniest weathermen. Forecast: cloudy with a chance of fungi. And there you have it, folks. Surprising food facts you probably never knew about. Which one blew your mind the most? Was it the fact that bananas are berries, or that ketchup was once used as medicine? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Oh, and make sure to tap that notification bell so you never miss a juicy detail. Until next time, stay curious, stay hungry, and remember, there's always more to your food than meets the eye. Thanks for watching, and as always, question everything.